Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. I'm back with some Dire Straits. We haven't done one for a little while. And this is, I had two suggestions and I could not find one of them. Can't remember what the other one was now, but I couldn't find it. So I'm doing this one, which is private. Oh, I'm off again. Why is it when I get on camera, I yawn? I say this every time. I'm fine. And then I get on camera and I start yawning. I am tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. Anyway, Private Investigations, live at Wembley, 1985. That's the one I've picked. I was told to do a live one, and that's the one I'm picking. Video quality may not be very good, so I apologise for that. This was requested from David Downs. So, David, thank you for the request. We are going live to Wembley, and yeah, forgive the quality. I don't think I can change that. I think it's on auto, and I think it's set at the... It's on 720p, but it just doesn't feel great. But never mind. Anyway, let's go. See what he's got in store for us. Wonderful guitar.
Mystery to me. The game commences for the usual fee, plus expenses, confidential information. It's in the diary. This is my investigation. It's not a public inquiry. Checking out the reports, then I'm digging up the dirt. You get to meet all sorts in this line of work, alright. And treachery and treason, well, there's always an excuse for it. And when I find a reason, I still can't get used to it.
Before we carry on, I don't recognise it first. I sat there thinking, am I going to know this one? I don't recognise it at all. I love that intro. There was a little bit of like mirroring of the guitar at the beginning. That guitar just sings, and I was just sitting here thinking, I could be listening to a classical guitarist playing an acoustic guitar. It's classical electric guitar, and it's beautiful. And it's haunting, very atmospheric. I really like it. And a bit of the piano as well was lovely coming in there and really complimenting it. And I'm just loving that music. It's just beautiful. So let's carry on.
So what have you got?
I'm waiting for that solo.
What you got? For the takeaway, bottle of whiskey, and you say her eyes, blinds on the window, and a pain behind the eyes. private investigations.
Okay. Biff, I'm sorry to stop again, but I've just realised he is playing an acoustic guitar, but he has got it attached to the amp, hasn't he? Because it is coming out loud. I don't know why I didn't recognise that at the beginning, that it was an actual acoustic guitar. My bad. My bad. Carry on, and I'll comment on the rest afterwards. A bit of bass coming in here. That sounded like it's going to be good.
Investigations.
I'm near the end and I'm sorry. It sounds so familiar. That part sounds so familiar. That's weird, but the beginning I didn't recognise. And is it an acoustic guitar or not? It looks like an acoustic guitar, but now I'm not so sure. Anyway, Jen, let's carry on to the end. I'm loving this. I recognise that. Okay. That's cool. was cool. I recognised that bit. As soon as we went into just the instrumental, I thought, I know this. But I just did not recognise any of the earlier bit with him singing. How weird. But the instrumental part I really knew. I loved how it started with that bass guitar note, and then we went into just that chord, and it was like the heartbeat because the lights were coming on and off with it, and it really felt like a heartbeat. There was a lot going on in there. I heard strings, so I'm assuming that was synth strings, but there was definitely sounded like strings. We had some percussion, subtle percussion going on. It sounded like a harmonica at one point as well, or it was a synth harmonica, but it sounded like a harmonica. And it reminded me, I couldn't remember, and I thought, I've heard something similar to that, and it really does sound like a harmonica. I think it would have been... I've written something, and I was trying to work out what I've heard. There was... it's just his playing is just so recognisable. If I just heard that a little bit of the playing at the beginning, I would have known it was Mark Knopfler. It just sounds like him. It sounded such like classical guitar, and it was awesome, and I loved it. And I loved the instrumental. That was awesome. It would have really been cool to have been there to see that. It would really have been cool. I would have been 18, so I was of an age to have gone, but I didn't really do a lot of concerts. I never have really. I'm not fond of big crowds. That's the problem. And the only ones I have done have been locally and have been at the local where I was living then, grew up, Margate Winter Gardens, which is unfortunately closed now. But they started doing a lot of bands, and I remember going to see a few. Eurythmics, Tears for Fears came there. Culture Club when they were first starting out, Boy George, and I saw Level 42 there. But they weren't massive concerts. It was, I don't think I could handle a massive concert, but I would have loved to have been there for this, to see them live there. That was awesome. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't recognise it at the beginning, but I recognised it later on. Weird, but there we go. It is what it is. Guys, thanks for watching this with me. Links are in the description. Please go and give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Sorry, I paused 3 times in that one. It was a longer video though, so it's not quite so bad. Let me know what you thought of this. Have you heard it before? Were you one of the lucky ones to go to Wembley and see this? And what did you think? Any other Dire Straits stuff you want me to react to, I will do. I may or may not recognise them. But yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments, and I will at some point sit down and go through all my suggestions again. I need to do that in the next few days and update my suggestions. Yeah, but that's it for now. Guys, have a good day. Be good. If you can't be good, be careful. I will see you very soon. Bye for now.